So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, good spread. Very nicely done. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cafu. Now it's Platini. Oh, it's come loose. Rijkaard. That's Diaby. That's a delicate pass. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Driving on and making good progress. It's a promising position, crossed into the middle. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. Oh, easy pickings there. Knocks it into space. Gets into some space. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Looking for options for movement. Khan gets it away. Platini. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cafu. There's the delivery. Saliba can get it clear. Roberto Carlos gets a foot in here. And we have our very first corner. Saliba gets good distance on it. Played back in, and it's Salah. Guardiola. Looking for the run. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's quick to get it clear again. And here's Mohamed Salah. He's a sharp little... He's having a shot! And that has been clubbed away. He's got plenty of space out wide here. In towards the... He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Rijkaard attempts a clearance. Still goalless at the moment. And here's Mohamed Salah. Guardiola. Now it's Platini. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Van Dijk clears it away. That is good alertness. And here's Mohamed Salah. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And this is Mohamed Salah. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 2 then. Back into the middle. And now they can spring out of defence. Diaby showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Guardiola. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get on the end of this? Platini. That is lovely. Lovely. Goes for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. There's the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Van Dijk. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Griezmann. Alexander-Arnold. Here's Doku. Played back in.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Chooses to go back. It's Griezmann! Oh, he's really drilled it. This possibly the last play of the half. And he's taking no chances there. Opts to play it back. And the first 45 minutes are up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Please be made
So,
aware.
views on the first half?
Look, I think sometimes they're crossing for crossing's sake. It's percentage football. The more balls you get in the box, the likelier it is to score. Well, that's good to a point, but they also need an alternative.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. But it's Owen. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Guardiola. Mbappe is onto this. Threads one in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Saliba.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. He's found the way through. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. That is some save from Kahn! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
He gets big, and it's in! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid
The
off
attendance
beautifully.
for this match was 62,005.
Mohamed Salah.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Borussia Dortmund really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard. Saliba. And it's Roberto Carlos. Guardiola. Nicely aimed pass. Mbappe gets into a good position. Mohamed Salah. Platini. Chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Diaby. For Owen. Pedri. Now it's Doku. That looks a decent ball. Pedri. Referee has just said play on.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy. And he's picked it up out wide. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Van Nistelrooy! Oh, and that should have been two.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
And it's Griezmann. Now it's Owen. Oh, that's neat. He's in a great position here. Brilliantly cut out. 1-0 as we head towards the end. And he's in on goal. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now the cross. That's a decent clearance.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He is through here. Decent chance! Lacking in accuracy.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 10, Doku. Number 15, Griezmann.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Hazard in acres of space out wide.
Coming on the field, number 23, Mbappe.
Roberto Carlos.
13, Morientes.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Danielson chasing after it. Good run down the right. And we're done. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Cannavaro taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Reminder today that parking in the area around the